My name is Jamie Boudreau. I'm the General Manager here at SafeSight, and I'm going to be walking you through the standard operating procedure for our SafeScanner. Starting off with what's inside the box. You have the SafeScanner unit itself, the battery for the SafeScanner, the battery charger for said battery. You'll have a battery voltage checker, the tablet with the SafeSight app pre-installed, tablet charger, and USB stick. If any of the above items are missing from your box, please contact SafeSight. One note on safety: to ensure safety of the users and those around the unit, SafeSight has specified potential areas of risk when operating the SafeScanner. Most of the risk surrounds the maintenance of the batteries. Because of the chemistry of the batteries, proper maintenance is required to avoid accidents from occurring. Details about battery safety are outlined in section 4.0. The current draw of the scanner creates an electrical arc between the adapter and the enclosure, which is safe under normal operating conditions, but can be dangerous in gaseous areas and very wet areas. In conditions like the aforementioned, do not operate the scanner. There is no guarantee that the scanner will operate as specified in these conditions. Let's get things started by powering on the scanner. Using the XT60 connectors, you'll be able to connect the battery to the power cord running through to the internal processor. Once the battery cord is connected, you can press the power button located on the front panel of the SafeScanner. Of note, this is our service scanner. On this model, the battery cables extend outside of the enclosure. On production models, those cables will be housed inside the battery compartment and won't be visible. To connect your scanner using the SafeSight app, you must first establish a Wi-Fi connection between the scanner and the operating tablet. To connect, press the Wi-Fi icon on the tablet. This will bring up a list of local identified networks. Look for a network with the following format: SSXP scan, followed by the serial number of your unit. If the tablet has not connected to the scanner network automatically, which it's designed to do out of the box, you simply tap on that network name and press connect. So with the tablet and the SafeSight app running, with a Wi-Fi connection established between the two devices, you're now ready to establish a connection inside the SafeSight app. Inside the SafeSight app, you'll select SafeScanner and press Go. After pressing Go, you'll be brought to the main operational screen for the SafeScanner. Here you'll find all the options, starting from turning on your LiDARs, starting your scan, exporting files, and the modem with which you're scanning in. Before starting a scan, the first step you'll need to take is turning on your LiDARs. Press the Turn On LiDAR option. You will now receive a message that the LiDAR is turned on. You're now ready to start scanning. Simply hold the scanner in the orientation you intend to capture your scan in, and press the Start Scan button inside the app. You'll see a message read out that says the scan has started. And within the app, you'll start to see the points populating inside the app and generating live render. While I'm scanning, I have the option to switch between both the local map and the global map. The global map is a much denser and more detailed version of the live preview of the scan that's being captured. This takes longer to load, and you can expect a bit of a delay between what the scanner is picking up and what the app is showing. For a faster speed of what you are collecting points from, the local map can be used to understand where the scanner is relative to the environment and if you're collecting the correct data that you're looking for. As with most LiDAR technology, it's critical that you close the loop to ensure that the scan has a good start and stop that's relatively close to each other. When you're ready to stop scanning, simply press the Stop Scan button. When the scan is successfully stopped, you will receive a message inside the SafeSight app that the scan has stopped. Press OK. If you're done scanning, you can now turn off the LiDAR to conserve power. With the scan now complete and our LiDAR turned off, we are now ready to export the scan and view it in our software of choice. Now that we're ready to export our scan, you'll need a few things. The scanner needs to be connected to power and powered on. You'll also need the USB stick that's provided inside the package to export the scans to the device. Insert the USB stick, press the Export Files option inside the app, and look for the file you want to interact with. Files are logged by date. So the date and time with which you took the scan will be the file name that it shows up as in the export menu. Simply tap on the file you wish to export and select the export option. When the export window opens, you'll notice at the very top there is a USB status notification. This should indicate the successful mounting of a USB stick. If the SafeScanner does not detect the USB, ensure that the USB is formatted to exFAT and that the USB is named. If the USB stick is in any other format or is not named, the SafeScanner will not detect the mounting of the drive. You can now press the Export button. The app will give you an indication as to when the export is successful. For larger scans, this can take anywhere up to 10 minutes, but for smaller scans, this can be done as quickly as 30 seconds. And that's it. The scan that I just took is now on the USB drive. I'm ready to take the USB drive out, bring it into any software that I'd like to visualize the data, and start getting to work. When the exporting is complete, the app will notify you that the export is successful. The export process does also unmount the drive, so you are safe to remove the USB stick without worrying about corruption to your data. With the scan complete and exported to the USB stick, and no further scanning being required, I'm ready to shut down the SafeScanner. There are 2 ways to shut down the SafeScanner. The recommended way is to use the shutdown feature inside the app by pressing the red shutdown button inside the SafeSight app and confirming, yes, you wish to shut down this device. In the event that the tablet has been shut down, or you find the SafeScanner operating and you aren't sure where the tablet might be, you can press and hold the red power button on the SafeScanner to power down the unit. It's important, as the final step in the shutdown process, that you remove the battery hatch and unplug the battery from its internal power source. This will ensure that the LiDAR is not continuing to draw power from the battery and that your battery life is diminished. Just like when the SafeScanner is turned on, you'll know when the SafeScanner's computer is turned off when the light around the red power button goes dim. To ensure the longevity of your scanner, there's a few simple practices that you can employ. Keeping the LiDAR clean of any debris, fingerprints, and scratches is most essential to the life of the scanner. Batteries should be stored in a cold, dry place at storage voltage when not in use. This is explained in section 4.2. The operational tablet only requires minimal upkeep to ensure its longevity. After each use, the tablet should be wiped down of any dirt, and debris should be gently cleared from the charging port. This will prevent any issues with scratches or internal damage in the future. Charging the battery after each use is acceptable, and fully charged tablet should be used for each operation of the scanner. The SafeScanner uses the Li-ion 5000 mAh 21.6 volt 6-cell battery. The battery must be charged at the provided charging station with telemetry cables connected. Remember, the battery should never be left charging unattended. Li-ion batteries are flammable, and overcharging can cause fires. Furthermore, the charger draws some current when batteries are done charging, so this may actually drain the battery until it is no longer useful. To use the charging station, simply plug the battery balance cable into the charger first. You'll now see the screen read out the telemetry data for the battery that's been connected. Next, you'll plug in the battery cable to the matching yellow battery port. Press the channel button until the channel option toggles to the channel name that you've plugged the battery into. Once you're on the correct channel page, press in the Select Speed Dial button in red. Your display should read Select Task Charge, Battery Type LiPo, Cell Voltage 4.20 volts, Cell Count 6S, 22.2 volts, and current setting should read as 5.0 amps. Then spin the speed shuttle key to the start task and click it again. When the battery charging is complete, the battery charger will beep repeatedly. Either use the battery immediately or return the battery to storage voltage. A battery that is fully charged is slowly degrading over time. If batteries are not being used, they must be put into storage mode to avoid critical damage. To enter storage mode, you want the fields to say Select Task, Storage, Battery Type, LiPo, Cell Voltage 3.80 volts, Cell Count 6S, 22.2 volts, and current setting 1.0 amps. Once entered, scroll to the speed shuttle key to start task and click. We recommend that you do not keep batteries in storage mode for more than 3 months. In order to use the battery out of storage mode, ensure that it is fully charged prior to use. Battery do's and don'ts. Do charge batteries at their proper rating. Storage charge any used batteries after use. Storage charge full batteries if they won't be used within a week. Store batteries in a cool and dry place. Keep batteries in a non-flammable bag. When not in use, in a cool, dry place. Dispose of batteries properly. Keep protectors on terminals to prevent short-circuiting. Do not leave batteries charging unattended. Drop batteries. Puncture batteries. This will cause fire. Use damaged batteries. Wash batteries or expose them to any liquids. Overcharge batteries. Leave batteries fully charged for more than 1 week. Use batteries below 3.0 volt cells. If any of the above occurs, please reach out to SafeSight for direction. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video walking you through the standard operating procedure for SafeSight's SafeScanner.